What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Look, I know it's been a while and I'm sorry, but life, man, twins, work, all of it, you name it. But we're back. It is Easter weekend, and I'm going to show you what we're going to have at the Martin household for Easter weekend. So come on in. Hope you guys enjoy. All right, we're here, and it's Easter. Best weekend of the year, right? In my opinion, anyways. Man, it's just a weird weekend because, like, you're celebrating Sunday while remembering Friday, right? I mean, Friday was, now being a father myself, man, it'd be hard for me to give up one of mine for all of y'all. I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm just telling you, it's a thought that I never had until they arrived. So the fact, and look, if you're on this channel and you're not a believer, then you're probably in the wrong place, because you should know that about me by now. And if you're just joining in, then I'm sorry, but you know, happy to share with you. But it is, it's the weekend where we celebrate Christ's work on the cross. And you know, Good Friday, bad deal. 3 days later, really cool deal. Something that we can all spend eternity together talking about. But anyway, not to get too into that, it's wild. But we're going to have, I'm just going to make something super simple. My buddy Jordan Summit, you know, we have Struck Commander, our turkey hunting brand, been in Texas. They killed several turkeys, taking partners, taking bosses, taking all that kind of stuff. So I was lucky enough to be on the list to get 2 turkey breasts. So we're going to make some turkey kebabs with a side of HashBrown Casserole, and that's what we're going to be eating at the Martin house on Easter. So I'm going to show you guys how I do it. Now, here's the cool thing: most of the time these recipes I've done or have some experience with. This one I have no experience with either one of them. It's just something that I want. I've looked up online some things, and I think I've kind of got an idea of how to do it. So the cool thing about cooking is it allows you to experiment, allows you to do stuff you've never done, and that's what we're going to do. But before we get too far gone, we are going to, whoa, that lighting's rough when I turn that way. Crank up the PitBoss. That's what we're cooking on. We're going to cook both things on it, and let it get to temp. We're going to get it to 350, and that's all we're going to do. We're going to open that lid till the smoke starts coming. And then we'll close the lid and let her get to temp. But I'm cooking. Question I get a lot: what pellets do you use? Today I'm using the Pitmaster blend. Let me show y'all the bag. The Pitmaster blend, available at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Y'all already know. My partners at Academy mean a lot to me. And now that PitBoss has an exclusive pellet there, that's pretty cool. So if you want to try something really good, get the Pitmaster blend, available at Academy Sports and Outdoors. And yeah, help us out. Like everybody says, you know, how do we support y'all? We support us by supporting the ones that support us. So for me, that's PitBoss. Somebody been on, oh yeah, my father-in-law was out here on my PitBoss. I was like, why is that thing not on 350? But that's how you support us. Appreciate it. But let's get, without much further ado, we got the chesty on, so let's get started. We're going to start building the HashBrown Casserole, because from what I've gathered, it takes longer than the turkey kebabs. All right, I'm going to be using both cameras. Let's get them started. So it'll be weird. This is what happens when you're a multi-million-dollar production. No, but anyway, I'm going to start with the HashBrown Casserole. If you like me, I don't really care for the Cracker Barrel. but I do really like hash brown casserole that they have. So I'm going to try to make what I've estimated is a version of it. Obviously I've done some things on my own, taking a little liberty on some things, and so we'll get that started, and yeah, get it in the pit boss, let it get to cooking. So super simple. I mean, everything I gathered about it, it's basically, so I bought potatoes. I didn't know Brittany had these in the fridge, because she had, weirdly enough, had a hankering for hash browns and didn't tell me about it. So that's what's weird. But so we're going to cheat and use the ones that she bought instead of slicing and shredding potatoes. I've never used these, so kind of interesting. But that part of this is really easy. Uh-oh. I smell the smoke. Yep. Trust that nose. The nose knows. All right. Beautiful. Look at her smoking, boys. Anyway. So, best I gathered, this is actually a really simple recipe. I need to move this now. I'm going to set these on top of that. So it's just hash browns, an onion finely chopped. We're going to cheat that part. Y'all get mad at me if you want to, but the boys are sleeping. You'll see them here in a little bit, because there's no way I'll be done by the time they wake up. They're on that not sleep as long as we used to bag right now, which is cool, because I guess that means they're growing, but at the same time, like, you get accustomed to things, and you don't realize you got accustomed to them until they're gone. But here we are. So we're just going to cut this guy, make it fit up in there for now. So I don't know how big the pieces need to be for it to go in there. But I do know this. Brittany doesn't really care for raw onion, or even cooked onion for that matter. So that's why I'm cutting it and using the food processor, because if you have somebody that's got an aversion to it, you want them to eat it. I know she'll like it, so I'm just hiding them, making them really small, where basically you won't get any like bite of onion. Let's see here. I got my handy dandy extension cord. Again, the boys are napping, so I'm trying to do everything outside. Anything to keep from... Uh-oh. We're just gonna pause. There we go. Oh yeah, there you go. So now we're gonna add this to this. Try and do all this outside to be quiet and save mess. That looks like a lot, but it ain't. Throw that over there. I'm just gonna get dirty now. I'm gonna use my hands to like force all this together for right now, and then I'm gonna use a spoon here in a second. I should have probably, there was more potatoes in there than I thought, but we got that. That's what happens on something you ain't ever done before. That's what you get. And now I'm gonna add some cream of mushroom soup. That ought to bind everything together real nicely, so my pan should end up working. So we're gonna get that, start folding it in till we get a nice even mixture. And there's probably gonna be some spillage along the way, but that's why we're doing it outside, because then Jude can come mop it up. I want to put some cheese in it. I'm also going to top it with cheese. I want to make sure I got some in it, so that you get it throughout. I'm using sharp cheddar on this because I think it needs a little bite. I think we got it pretty well mixed. That can go in the trays. All right, Leave this spoon out here. Now I'm going to make a layer of cheese across the top. So, and then we're going to go in the PitBoss at 350 for about, best I can tell, 35-40 minutes. I'm going to just let the casserole tell me when she's done. I know what look I'm looking for. I know the textures I like. So, looky here. Let's go up in here, boys. Then we can get started on the kabobs. So anyway, turkey breasts. I'm going to use 2 of them because that's what I got. I think it's going to be more than enough. In fact, I'll probably have too much. That's the tenderloin right there. But we're just going to cut this baby into cubes. We're going to feel for any shot. I think I feel one right there. That's the problem when you send these boys hunting. That tungsten was made by a dentist. Where'd it go? It's right there. I see it. But these are the mistakes that people make when you're trying to feed somebody wild game. Oh, that ain't even tungsten. That's like a splinter. Look at that. Boy, that would have hurt. These are from Texas. I bet it's like a cactus spike. Look at that. Hold on. Boy, it felt like shot. Sorry, Jordan. I was just about to badmouth you. Look at that. A dang cactus needle. How cool is that? Also, how bad would that have hurt to eat? Unbelievable. But that, my friends, is why you really get on here and you punch down and you feel as you do this. Now see this guy right here? There's a ligament that kind of separates that. See it right there? Y'all see that on these wild turkeys? So we're gonna deal with him second, because first thing I want to get them cut up. So I'm gonna cut it into cubes, probably 2-inch cubes. See that guy? So we'll just come here. Nah, not 2 inch, 1 inch. Let's go 1-inch cubes. Mainly because that's the size those cut. So that's about 1 inch. Let's go this way. And then 1 inch this way. Get them somewhat even because you want them to cook at about the same time. You know, you won't. You'll have some smaller ones, but what I do on the smaller ones is I make sure and put them on the same skewer. So when I do kebabs, you don't ever, there ain't nothing in nature square, so you always gonna have some weird little anomaly when you're doing this. So that little, where'd that ligament go? Right there. So see that guy? We're gonna cut him out. If you don't cut him out, you be chewing on him for a while. That little bit of silver skin right there, we're gonna cut him out. Positive experience for people that don't eat a lot of wild game. That's what you're trying to show them. To show them why we do this. Now, luckily my wife and my mother, they know about wild game. So we've got our meat cubed up. Now, marinade. Y'all already know, W sauce. Here we go. It's time to get your hands dirty, folks. Just make sure you get a nice, good coverage on it. We're just gonna soak them. This ain't gonna be long. You're gonna see this whole process. So it's gonna be about a probably 15-20 minutes soak by the time it's all said and done with. The other thing I'm gonna put in it, jalapeno juice. Just the juice. Use that vinegar. Oh, there's some jalapenos got in there, but that ain't no problem. Get that vinegar going in there. It's a good way to find cuts on your hand. And there you go. We're just gonna let that sit. My first kebab ingredient is gonna be sausage. I like pork sausage. So this is McCain's. I like to stay local when possible. So I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna slice it into some rounds. Good news is, I can get that guy lined up with them. I'll be able to do this all at once. So whatever size you want, I'm gonna get a little bigger than that because I got a lot of turkey to get on them skewers, so I don't need Let's just cut these one more time. So sausage is done. And I'm using vegetables that cook really quickly because I know this turkey is going to cook pretty quickly. So, you know, I don't really care for like the taste of raw vegetables up against cooked meat. So like, trying to make sure. My next one's going to be bell pepper. Green was what they had. Come in there and you gut him. What I like to call it, I don't really know. Haul it out, gut him, whatever you want to call it. But just cut it in pieces you want. Nothing to it. It's going to be really pretty, I think, when I get done with the colors that I got. We're just going to cut it in strips. That'll be fine. Oh, I get you. There we go. So some of them bigger, some of them littler. All right, so we got our green. I'm gonna put all my veggies in one bowl. I'm trying to cut down on dishes I gotta wash, because guess what? Tonight I get to wash 14 bottles. So y'all can at me later. Now we're gonna put some yellow squash on it. I love yellow squash. But that is about it. Our veggies are prepped. Our meat is still marinating. You see it there. I got kind of a weird seasoning I'm gonna do. And I got skewers. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do this just yet, but we'll figure it out. Let's go check on the... Oh, crap. I forgot. I'm not done yet. I have another onion. And I love onions. Oh, this one got some bad spots in it. Well, see, the trick is, I told you earlier, Brittany don't like onions. So when I put the onion on the skewer, I'm not going to put it next to the turkey. So there's ways to get around it, so that you can keep everybody happy and let everybody have a pleasurable dining experience. Should leave me with some nice pieces. Yep, there we go. The stage is set, kind of. Without further ado, that thing out of here. Let's build. Let's build some Kabobs. And as I build them, I'm going to go put them on. So, here we go. Told y'all it's a pretty quick marinade. And we'll see how much we got left. Let me get my veggies up here. And create me a window to the bottom so I can get a little bit of everything. That looks like a good one to start with. Alright. Here we go, boys. So I'm going to go turkey, squash, onion. I don't know why I'm doing this. Mushroom. No, sausage, because that sausage ain't gonna really take the flavor of it. Bell pepper. I'm gonna do a couple of skewers with no onion for Brittany. Let me try a little bit finesse approach, if you will. All right, there you go. Turkey. Repeat however you want to. Doesn't matter. You are your own chef here. Ta-da! Look at there. Look how pretty that is. Let's go put it on. There's one. Now I'm gonna build Brittany one. Cause I know she's not gonna care for that onion, so hers is gonna be mostly meat. There we go. That one's Brittany's. Try to remember where that goes. Or how it went, I should say. There we go. Didn't I bring? Oh. So now I'm just going to build the rest of them out. Figure out what I got left and go from there. We'll see y'all on the other side as they get ready and we get ready to eat. Alright, just a little update. They are progressing nicely. You can see that. Let's see. What's this? That should be. Oh man. That metal's really hot though. Like, it'll leave an imprint on your finger. I didn't think I had it that hard. Gah! Okay. I had some extra, so I just threw it in the skillet. I'm gonna let that cook down over there. But I think this guy here is just about done. We're gonna go get a pan. All right, we're done. Look at there. Now let's go show it to the hardest critics in the world.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Look.
Go away.
What do you boys think? Huh? What y'all want some kebabs?
Smells yummy.
You'd rather have milk? You'd rather have milk? Achoo! Hey, smile. You'll smile.
Hey, Bubba.
Space freighter will return its port of origin once it jettisons its booster.
All right, we're out of here. We'll see y'all next time. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff.